Hey guys, what's up? Hey Hope, hey Nines. Damn, Nines was here early. How are you guys doing? Hatsune microwave. What does that mean? Am I missing a joke here? I had to alert the Discord that I was streaming. So how are you doing, Nines? How are you doing, Hope? Hope everything's well in your worlds. I'm doing okay. Kind of bored. I started my stream a little bit early out of boredom. Just wanted to, I guess I just wanted to get it out of the way. I don't know. Just me going insane. Oh, okay. Well, that's typical in my lobbies, so it's totally fine. Yeah, it started early, Vienna Lee, because I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. I got bored, so I started early. It was supposed to start at 11:30, and then I pushed it back to 11. Yeah, I changed the time to it would be 8 p.m. for you, 2020. But I starting early. I'm sorry. I got so bored sitting here. I had nothing to do, so I was like, I think I'm just gonna start my stream early. Oh, where you must not be in America. I'm in the United States, if you guys haven't guessed by my very American accent and my lack of being bilingual. Sorry, I didn't mean to like start super early. See, I never expect people to actually pay attention to the times when they're supposed to start. That's why I always end up starting like 30 minutes early or whatever. But now I feel bad, so now maybe I'll stick to my schedule since people expect me to. How are you doing, Vienna? How do you pronounce your name? Vienna Lee? Vienna Lee? Anyways, I don't have much to talk about today. But you know what? I just finished reading this really good manga. I'm making a video on it. It's called Girls Last Tour. Have any of you guys ever heard of it? It's an anime too. I haven't watched the anime. I just read the manga. But it kind of temporarily cured me of existential dread for a while. If you haven't heard of it, I would highly recommend reading it. It's really good. It's about these two girls. You have more fun early. Yeah, I feel bad though because I do schedule these things for a reason, and then I just totally just ignore my schedule and do what I want. I'm sorry, guys. But it's about these two girls, and it's like a post-apocalyptic world, and they're just kind of on a journey to the top of like this mega structure. The artwork is really Blame-esque. Like I can tell that the writer was influenced by Blame by Nihei, and in fact somebody shared an article in the Discord that showed that they were in fact, sorry, I'm filing my nails again. They were in fact inspired by Nihei, Tsutomu Nihei. I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce Japanese names very well. That's awesome. Better to start too early than too late. Okay, cool. It is really good, Hope. It's a really good manga. They made an anime if you don't feel like reading it. Then the anime is... The Windows light is kind of shiny. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it comes through. You know what? My apartment faces the sun. It gets so... And I'm upstairs. It gets so freaking hot in here. Like, okay, so I live in California in the United States, and if any of you know anything about California, it's very, very, very hot here. So in Celsius, we regularly get 40-degree weather. That's what it would be in Celsius. Don't try to pronounce my nickname. I usually go by Vienla, but was already taken on YouTube. Oh, it's called Girls Last Tour. Girls. Last Tour, Tour. I'm spelling it out because sometimes I talk really fast and it's hard to hear what I'm saying. But Girls Last tour. It's really good. It's really existential, but it like temporarily lifted some existential dread from me. It kind of made me realize a couple of things. I'm writing a video essay about it. It'll be my next essay that comes out. Oh. Damn, 40. What do you mean? Girls Last Tour. Yeah, thank you, Nines. It's really good. Have you read it, Nines? Someone in my Discord recommended it to me, and what's really funny is I started reading it a while ago, like, I don't know, a few months back, I guess, and I got to the end of volume 1 and thought it was just over. And honestly, the end of volume 1 kind of was very sad to me anyway. But then they were like, I think you only read the first volume, you got to read the rest. So I sat down and I read the rest in one day. And man, it was really good. Like, I mean, I just sped through it because it was so good. It's kind of like reading a good book where you just turn page turner. Well, I guess it is kind of a book with less words in it, but it's really good. So I canceled my stream on Monday because I didn't feel that well. I didn't feel like streaming. So I might stream some games today. I might stream some Project Zomboid a little later. 2 minutes late during different conversation. I sound kind of detached. No, there's always a delay, VN. So don't feel bad. Like there's like a 20-second delay, and also I don't know. I think YouTube's being kind of slow today, a little bit. Because I noticed that everybody's messages are coming through slow. Yeah, that's true, Nines. I agree. I thought that too while reading it. You know what, Nines? Have you ever played Cyberpunk? Because Cyberpunk is basically Neuromancer, by the way. It's the same story, basically. Not exactly. It has its own thing to it, but I think you would actually get a kick out of playing Cyberpunk when you're done reading Neuromancer. Also, I talk really fast, Vienly, so I change subjects like rapidly. I try to stay up with the chat with what they're talking about. You want to play Cyberpunk? I mean, I wasn't a big fan of it. I don't really like shooters, you know what I mean? But I think you'd like it a lot since you like Neuromancer so much. So, what are you guys up to today? The protagonists are very cute, Hope. Oh, you're reading Neuromancer because you wanted to play Cyberpunk. Okay, well, it's a great replacement for it, honestly. Cyberpunk is still really expensive. I would say wait for it to go on sale to get it. I bought it when it first came out, so it was full of glitches, and I think I'm still salty about that. Like, I could not play it. I remember Josh couldn't play it either, and so it upset me how much we spent on it, and then it ended up not working. Anywho, you were super nice to me on last stream, so I thought I'd speak a bit about myself and why I followed your channel. Oh yeah, go ahead. I don't really have much to talk about today, guys. I know I'm usually a talk factory, but I don't have much to talk about. So if you guys want to give me topics to talk about or ask me questions or talk about yourself and why you followed my channel, go right ahead. I'm up for it. Oh, Seti can't come. She's at work. I'm just looking at the Discord. I am interested to know why people follow my channel, actually. Because I kind of split my content, you know what I mean? I do gaming content, video essays, and I do content about my schizophrenia. So it's kind of confusing for my subscribers. They're like, what exactly is her channel about? And I'm like, I just make videos about whatever. That's what the description even says. So I might talk about my struggles with mental health one day, and I might do a gaming video one day. Like my last video was about Omori and like guilt and stuff like that. The early glitches suck, but I've heard yeah, no, it's good now, Nines. It's good. That's why I was saying wait for it to go on sale if it's too expensive, you know, because it's good now. They fixed all those glitches and everything. See, I don't have anything to talk about, you guys. See, normally I can keep yapping and yapping and yapping, but I don't have anything to talk about. I mean, I guess I could talk more about Girls Last Tour, but I don't want to like spoil it for anybody. I am doing a video essay about it, which totally spoils it. It'll be another thing that Nines doesn't watch. Nines can never watch a bunch of my video essays because they're always about stuff that he wants to read. It's diversity. Hi, Octocolored. Yeah, it's early because I got bored, Octocolored. I'm not even gonna lie, I got bored. My mental health deteriorated over the last couple of years in ways that made no sense to me. Doctors thought it's an allergy. I was completely lost. I started casting wider and wider net. I can relate to that. I was pretty sure it's not schizophrenia, but at that point I just watched anything to better understand what the hell I might be going on with me. Oh, I understand. Getting diagnosed with schizophrenia feels like a death sentence. So I remember when I first got my diagnosis for it, I was like, fuck. Like, that's the end of the world for me. But look at me now. I'm perfectly fine, you know. I mean, I'm not perfectly fine, but I'm better than I ever thought I could be after receiving that diagnosis. See, I make the videos I make, like the ones I do about schizophrenia, I make those videos because I want to reach out to people and make people feel less alone. I want to connect with people who may be suffering from the same symptoms or who may be mentally ill and just need another voice to, like, you know, reassure them. Turns out it was autism, which I always expected, alexithymia, which was a complete shock, and atypical depression. I was clueless. Oh, I know what alexithymia is. That's when you don't really feel deep emotions, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe that's what it meant. My boyfriend is actually autistic. I don't know why I said that. I just figured I'd say that. He is. My Discord has a lot of autistic people in it. People with autism, ADHD. A lot of mentally ill people obviously find their way into my Discord because I'm mentally ill, and that's what half of what my channel is about. The other half is gaming. I have emotions, but I don't recognize them. Oh, so you can't, like, put words into what you're feeling? Is that what it is? Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure what alexithymia was. That's interesting. That must be kind of annoying, to be honest. Like, to have emotions and not be able to put words to what they are or recognize what they are. Are we having a job interview now? No. I just like wearing ties. I can always tell the strongest ones like anger because I can sense my muscles get tense, my thoughts being limited with topic and scope. Oh, that's an interesting way to are you applying for... Shut up, JC. For reals. I'm trying to have a conversation here with one person in chat. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. So, no, that's an interesting way to recognize the emotions, though, through physical. I'm pretty emotional. I have depression as well as schizophrenia. It's schizoaffective depression. Apparently, there's an entire world of emotions that don't give easy to notice symptoms. I'm reading the Discord. If you're wondering what I keep looking at, I'm reading the Discord. Ray was saying something in Discord. I wanted to see what she said, but I can't read it without my glasses. House is wonky. So how are you, JC, by the way? When I was a teenager, I thought I had heart disease because I kept feeling weakness and a heavy heart. Doctors didn't believe me and the test came up with nothing. But now I know it was just sadness all along. Oh. So you physically feel sadness. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense to physically feel an emotion. I mean, sometimes I suffer from flat affect, which is oh, that's my phone, y'all. Hold on. I wonder if it's my Google account being hacked into again. That's why I have the notification so loud. 1 second. Oh, I have to contact my doctor. Okay. It's about my meds, y'all. I do need to contact my doctor, actually. Last time I went to my appointment, their system was down. Yeah, it's the Hello Moto. Yeah, exactly. I have a Motorola. Yeah, I have it really loud because somebody tried to hack into my Google account, and so now I want my notifications to be extremely loud so that in case something happens, I catch it right away. So that's why it's really loud. Sorry guys. I know it's kind of a distraction, but I'm paranoid. Everyone feels... Okay, I'm good. I grew 2 plants in the summer. It's almost harvesting time, so I'm just making preparation before the harvest starts. Oh, dope. What kind of plants? Everyone feel... Wait, hold on. Are they legal plants, JC? Everyone feels emotionally, physically. I just don't recognize them as emotion. Yeah, I guess so. It's hard for me to explain how I recognize my emotions. I was gonna say sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. But, like, it's like the strongest ones, like anger and sadness, are really obvious to me. Yeah, oh, it's weed. Okay, that's what I thought, because it's almost time for harvest. And you said harvest and not, like, you know, something else, so. Is that legal where you live to grow those? Weed is better than water. Wait, no, it's not. Water gives life. Weed just makes you lazy. Most people instinctively just know. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's like... I don't know about most people. I can only speak for myself. But I guess, like, for me, I just feel an emotion. And I kind of, like... kind of know why. I guess I recognize it by what happened before. That's one way to put it. Like, something that led to the emotion. Like, I recognize anxiety right away because it's propelled by thoughts. It's illegal where I live, but I'm such a fucking Chad, bro. Okay, good for you. Thanks a lot for listening to me and having that short conversation with me. That felt really nice, and my heart felt a lot lighter. I'm glad. Stick it to big government. Shut up, JC. JC's always getting bagged on in the chat. Yeah, I'm always here to listen to you guys. You know that? Like, again, one of the reasons I started my channel was because I wanted to reach out to other people who are mentally ill and going through some hardship, and I wanted... Hi, Jill. How are you doing? And I wanted them to feel not so alone. So if anybody wants to tell their story to me, whether it's in the comments or on my live chat, feel free to do that. Yeah, chat is being extremely wholesome today, actually. Vienne Lee was just sharing her story, and yeah, we were just listening. Hey, Ray, how are you? Long time no see. I haven't seen Ray in a live chat in a long time. I know she's been busy with work and stuff. We're all in the Discord together, so... Hi, Josh. Wow, everybody's showing up at the same time. Hi, how are you guys? This might be kind of a shorter stream today because, like I said, I'm, like, out of things to talk about. I sit here and I talk all day on these streams for, like, an hour, but, like, today I'm just, like, I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, I could rant about the Mr. Beast situation, but you guys have heard that a million times. You've probably watched, like, 10 videos about it. Hey, Astro, what's up? How are you? Dang, everybody showed up at one time, dude. Everybody just all of a sudden showed up. Oh, you guys must have got my, I fought with the cupboard in it. I saw that. I actually read that while I was on stream. I hope everybody's doing well. I could ask what? Yeah, go ahead. Ask questions. Talk about the new Mr. Beast allegations. Are there new ones? I didn't know there were new ones. Hey, Faye Unicorn, how are you doing? I don't think I've ever seen you before, Faye. Welcome in. I don't really go through it. It's the normal state of my existence. Thanks, though. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like me with hallucinations when I'm severely not well. It's just my normal. You know what I mean? Any games you've been playing lately been interested in? Oh, you guys, I got this new game called Minds Beneath Us. Look, I will show it to you. It's this game right here, and I would 100% recommend it on Steam. Here, let me put this over here. 1 second, I'm gonna show it. Okay, so this game right here, Minds Beneath Us, it's really good. It's got a really interesting storyline, and I would definitely recommend it. It's like $17.99. So, I've not chatted here before. I'm doing okay. Watched a few of your videos. Oh, okay. Put the creamer in before coffee, back when she drank coffee. Yeah, is there a problem with that? I put the creamer in before the coffee. Wait, the new allegations that he puts milk in before the coffee? I mean, drinking coffee isn't a sin, only putting milk in it is. Wait. You seen you playing that in Discord. It looks really cool. It is really cool. It's really interesting. It's alright, let me close this. It's I don't know how to tell the storyline, but like there's these things that people who are just made as minds, like they don't have bodies, and you can put them in to someone else's body. It's really dystopian and really interesting, and I think you guys should give it a play. I think you guys would like it. Remember when you convinced me to buy a game on Steam and it ended up being a scam? Yes, I wanted to play a game with Jill. It was a 2-player game, and it was a freaking scam. It was. Yeah, I love anime, JC. I don't know. If you don't like anime, you're in the wrong place, brother. This is an anime-loving channel. Yes, but I do. What was the name of that game, Jill? The one that was a scam. Antioch something? Yeah, it was like a $5 game. The house is wonky and the cupboard started closing itself and I moved too quickly and hit my head. I'm ridiculously clumsy. Ouch, that sounds painful, Ray. I'm sorry. Oof. So you did lose to a cabinet, though. That sucks. I know that's got to be hurting the self-esteem. Okay, but besides it being anime, JC, it's a really interesting game. It's a visual novel, though. I know visual novels aren't for everybody. I have a problem. I usually can't play visual novels very long, but this one is really interesting, and it really caught my interest right away. Oh yeah, you can like see my anime stuff back there, huh? I forgot about that. Ray clumsy, as in the Zomboid trait. What's wrong with coffee though? Nothing's wrong with coffee. I should probably go back to coffee. I'm addicted to energy drinks, you guys. Like, I'm an energy drinkaholic, and I need to wean off of it. It's been hard for me to wean off of it. Like, I've tried, and then I always fall back into drinking them. Roosters have started to synchronize and got very loud. Zomboid reference. Jill, no. I might play Zomboid today because I canceled my stream on Monday. I was gonna play Zomboid on Monday, but I just didn't feel up to it. Sometimes I have bad days, you guys, where I just don't feel good. This whole thing with my accounts getting hacked into has been very stressful for me. It's been really hard for me to like deal with. Like, you can imagine that a schizophrenic getting their accounts broken into it's very stressful. Like, it just brings all this worry about it happening again. And what I'm really worried about is losing my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And because I don't like it, no one should. Shut up, Jill. It's dirty bean water. That's actually accurate. It is dirty bean water. I'm surprised Nines hasn't started asking questions yet. They were like, I could ask questions. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And I'm surprised they haven't. If they have, I missed it. Did I ever show you guys my John Wick figure? You guys know this, but I have John Wick right here. See? And I have 9S too, but you guys have seen that a million times. He's covered in dust, if you can't tell, because I haven't wiped him down for like a year. Saw a game that was about a schoolboy and his classmates start remembering things that didn't happen, and some people disappear and you have to find out what happened. Think it was also about zombies? Forgot the name though. Oh, I didn't realize you responded. Yeah, because I talk really fast, Nines. Coffee drinkers are crazy. The most expensive coffee in the world is literal shit. That sounds interesting. Show us Nines again. Right here. 9S. I have his pod too. It's usually connected to him, but I coffee doesn't really taste good unless it has creamer in it to me. Once again, thanks for talking with me and having that short conversation. See you. Hope you have a great night. You too, Vian Lee. Have a good one. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, it's Nines. Nines resides on my desk, you guys. What do you guys think about... Okay, so that Minds Beneath Us game had me thinking a lot about this. What do you think it would be like to just be a mind with no body? Like, how do you think you would experience the world? Because I'm of the opinion that you have to have both in order to qualify as human, I guess. But, like, I've been reading, like, because I read Girls Last Tour, it was really existential. And then I'm playing Minds Beneath Us, which is also very existential. So I've had this stuff on my mind now. But I know some people who said they would rather be a mind without a body. I know some people who've said that before. See you, Vian Lee. Excuse me. You don't have eyes or ears, etc. I'm just a floating program with some amniotic fluid. Well, I mean, it's an interesting concept to just be a mind and then be put into someone else's body. Your neurons just bounce together and your memories dilute and fade. It's horrific. Yeah, life is horrific. Living and then dying is horrific. I think it's like no sensation being in the void. You'd still be human if you were only a mind. Do you? I agree with JC and Astro, actually, how you wouldn't have perception. So it's probably not possible to just be a mind, you know? A body without a mind is just a zombie, no? Yeah, it would be. A body without a mind would be a zombie. The only thing you're lacking is a body, which only makes you human on a physical level. Hey Dave, how are you doing? I was actually going to ask my first question about where the line of human ends. Oh, really? I mean, I personally think you gotta have a mind and a body. As a trans person, I'd love a different body. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I know people who want to be put into different bodies or not have a body at all. Yo, chat. Have I ever showed you guys that skit? Yeah, like not having perception or sensation would be really weird, right? I agree, Astro. I think it would drive you crazy. Have you guys ever heard of the short story by Stephen King? I almost said Martin Luther King. By Stephen King. It's called The Jaunt. You know what? I'm not even going to spoil it. You guys should just read it. It's really, really good, though. But it does beg the question of what it would be like to just be a consciousness, I guess. At some points it does. You drop a like, chat. Yeah, everybody like and subscribe. I need the likes. My Omori video is doing much better than any video I've done lately. It has over 1,000 views, so that's nice. I got a couple of subscribers off of it, so that's nice. I haven't really done that in a while. You know, what's the convo? Oh, me just chatting. I don't really have much to talk about. Smash the like button, crush it, abuse it, commit acts of violence on the like button. You guys. I think I'm... Okay, I need to turn that down. 1 second. Okay, I'm turning it down. Sorry, you guys. Like I said, I have it up really loud because I'm scared somebody might hack into my account and I want to be able to hear it when I get a message from Google or something like that. Like I was saying earlier, it's really harrowing for a schizophrenic to get hacked into. Like, you can imagine, like, my paranoia is like so crazy right now. Like, I don't know. Hello Moto. Yeah, hello Moto times 2. I think having a different body was nice. You can make it like you want it to be like, but it would be weird to have something that you expect yourself to be. Interesting. So we're talking about a conscience, out-of-body experience, trying to reach out. We were talking about... I'm playing this game called Minds Beneath Us, and it introduces the concept of having a mind with no body. And so I was talking about what that would be like, and Astro said something interesting. He said you go crazy due to no sensation, and JC said that you wouldn't have perception. And I'm like, yeah, like how... Like... like on Earth, that's really weird. But some of you guys might know that I've had a near-death experience, and that was basically not having a body. And I'm not gonna get into. Yeah, I set up two-step authentication, and I added a pass key. I set that all up because I'm paranoid as fuck. Do you think you lose sense of identity if you have no body or a body that you can morph at will? I don't know. I don't think so. Because your identity comes from, like, you. Like, your mind and your thoughts, your reactions to things, your emotions are what makes you, you, right? So, like, if you just had, like, you just changed your body, like, you'd still be you, I think. Well, I don't know. That's a really interesting philosophical question, though. Interesting. But again, I would highly recommend the game of Minds Beneath Us. I wonder what kind of things your brain does to compensate for no senses. Would it be like a dream where you experience your thoughts much more vividly? Yeah, it would be. Like people who go into like those, you know, those chambers that take away all simulation or whatever. They all just hallucinate and hear things that aren't really there after a while. Now, I was gonna say, I've had a near-death experience, and when I was dead, I didn't have a body. And that didn't seem very... I mean, it was kind of scary. But if you're still alive and you don't have a body, like, I don't know, that seems even scarier. Yeah, sensory deprivation tank. Thank you, Octocolor Red. Or Octocolored. I'm always going to say Octocolor Red. I don't know. You spelled that whole sentence wrong. That's okay, Nine. I mean, Ho. What a deep conversation, almost like the lore of Raid Shadow Legends. Sponsored stream. Ha! What is the lore of Raid? Have any of you guys actually played Raid Shadow Legends? Have any of you guys actually played the game? This is like... Hold on, we're loosening up. There we go. It was choking me. The mind was made to receive sensation and make decisions based on them, so I can only imagine a brain that was born outside a body. That would be weird. It was garbage, Octocolored? Oh. Drinking coffee lowers the chance of dementia? What the hell? It's a bland, mobile game. Couple minutes and said bye-bye to the app. Your identity comes from within. I think a lot of people have idealized physical form that isn't too far off but still unreachable. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a such thing as like ideal body types, and people want to have those, you know what I mean? It's not hard to change your body though, I'll be honest with you. Like it's like you can you gotta exercise and do certain exercises to build muscle, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and preach about working out when I've been slacking on my workouts. Like I am so inconsistent with my workouts. I'm very consistent with my diet. I'm not very consistent with my workouts. But you can change your body for the better by doing workouts, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. Your identity comes from within. I guess blood flowing through your brain helps it maintain itself. So having the ability to alter it, in my opinion, would be pretty good for wider society. All of us being perceived how we want it. And cat boys. Okay, this is just a ploy to get the cat boy thing in. I see now. A body is basically a vessel for you, the person. It can technically be molded in anything you set your mind to, but the problem is maintaining it afterwards or finding the motivation to do so. Character customization, IRL, really needs regulations, though. Yeah, I think so, too. I got pretty freaked out when you edited my ass to be bigger. I remember that. Yeah, guys, let's not edit people's selfies. Let's not do that. But I remember, like, Jill was, like, saying he had, like, body dysmorphia. We still don't know who asked to do that. Or maybe Jill knows. But I don't. But it's okay. Should it just be open season? Yeah, no, it shouldn't be. I agree with Octocolor. I'm not supposed to edit them. It's okay. You totally didn't edit my yacht. Don't edit. Or, no, I mean, you can edit. I mean, you can do memes with our faces and stuff on it, but don't change people's bodies. You already edited it again? Well, I don't know. Talk to Jill about that. Send it to him in a DM. You see 4-3 troll people walking the streets. Oh, Jesus. And none of you have noticed. I didn't notice anything. Wait, your what? Edited what? Your yacht? You edited his yacht? What? I'm sorry. What? Why? Who? Where? It was a joke in the Discord, cause Jill posted his ass in one of these pictures for Christmas. He was like, "Look at these new leggings I got," but he posed like with his ass like facing the camera like this, and it was like, "Look at these new leggings I got," but really it was just him showing his ass off. And then Nines later edited it to be bigger. I think if you could morph your body, you start to forget yourself. You have no idea who you are. Being distracted by someone else makes you lost on who you are. I know that, sadly. That's actually interesting. You start to forget yourself if you change your body. Huh. Well, I'm not sure, because people who work out to get the ideal body... Someone in our Discord commissioned Nines to enhance my rear assets. Oh my god. We need real Lord of the Rings. You Photoshop Jill's head slightly bigger so we can feel smarter. If you're in the Discord gets wild. Nines is always photoshopping people's profile pictures onto random things. But editing Jill's butt was like the first of that kind to happen in the Discord, and Jill was like, "Oh my god, this is giving me body dysmorphia." Was it you, Jill? Like mentally, not physically. Oh. He just sent me a bunch of photos. Uh-oh. It's the opposite? So imagine it like this. You're a game through based YouTube channel, and you've gained popularity to do that, but then you become a simple commentary channel. People lose interest and go and forget you. Yeah, I mean, that's what happened to me, Dave. That's almost exactly what happened to me. I was a gaming channel. I did mostly Project Zomboid videos, and then I just got sick of doing Zomboid videos, and I wanted to go back to talking about, like, my mental health stuff. So I went back to doing that, and I lost, like, tons of views and subscribers. I don't want to be thin or anything. I just want to look like an object head sexy man. That's not possible, unfortunately. I think you mean objective, or did you mean objective? I understand the want to I understand the want to have a different body. Like, I know you said you don't want to be thin or anything. You just want to look like an objectively sexy man. No, it wasn't Arthur, you guys. Get used to, but then you change things you remember that you liked about the previous version of it, but it's too late to change that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess. Hi, Booney. How are you? You're welcome to lurk. It's fine. It depends on what you guys are talking about. So, like, if you, like, completely... You guys ever see that show where you change bodies? I can't think of the name of it, but it was on Netflix and it got canceled. Would it be too late? I'm this hypothetical. Would it be too late? I'm this hypothetical. Wait, what are you talking about? No, if you have, like, a hypothetical you want to put forward, go right ahead. I'm all ears. I'm all ears for anything you guys want to talk about. So you want to suggest a subject, you have something you want my opinion on, you can ask me questions, whatever. I'm totally into that, because like I said, I don't really have much to talk about today, you know? I will be right back, though. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I also changed my shirt because the button up was getting like kind of, I don't know. We want chair. No, I'm back. Hakan stream. Yeah, I put the BRB stream because you guys always like, you could hear, you guys, yeah, there was no chair. You guys can't complain. No Hassan stream footage today. I'm sorry to make you guys sad about not seeing the chair. Here's the chair. Okay? Are you happy? There's the chair. Now you can... Oh, wait. I have to be out of the picture, right? Is that good? Are you guys happy now? You got your chair? Okay. Anyway. Take on Aiden Ross interviews Trump. Oh my God. I watched some of it. It was entertaining to say the least, but it was also just crazy. Like they were doing TikTok dances, like Trump doing this in the camera is probably one of the most hilarious things I've ever seen. It's a disaster. American politics are a complete fucking disaster, you guys. Like, don't come here unless you want to deal with some psycho shit. Because, I mean, I'm not going to get too political. I know we don't get political in my Discord. It's a little bit different on live streams, but Trump is a joke, okay? And the interview with Aiden Ross was just... It was crazy. Also, like, Aiden Ross committed a crime, apparently, by giving him gifts during that. So that's kind of funny. And then he tried to blame Hassan for that. And I'm like, no, that's the law, dude. I had a dream about Trump almost being assassinated at the Olympics. Well, here's the funny thing. He did almost get assassinated. Huh? He got almost assassinated. Stay hydrated, guys. Always drink fresh water. Or not fresh water, but... I mean, yeah, fresh water, I guess. But remember to drink water. Yeah, he was doing the cringy, obsessed TikTok dances. Yeah, he was. It was... Yeah, he committed... No, it's a crime to gift a... a candidate with, like... To give them gifts. It counts as, like... It counts as like donating to, you know, I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know. You guys are going to have to look that up. Water is not bad. You need that. Lasagna. Hassania. Yeah, Sneeko calls Hassan Lasan as loser Hassan. There's a $1 worth limit of how much you're allowed to give as a gift before it counts as a bribe. Yeah, that's what it was. And he gave him a car and a watch. Bribe. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what it was that made it illegal, but it was illegal. It should be illegal for Aiden Ross to interview anybody. And it should be illegal for Trump to do weird TikTok dances. You know what I mean? You guys. I'm out of things to talk about. See you later, Faye Unicorn. Thank you for loving my videos, and you're welcome for being here. Or you're welcome to be here. Have a good one, Faye. I don't know how to say goodbyes, but thanks for being here. Yeah, he gave him a car. It was it was like the Cybertruck. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yep. I always like it when new people stop by and have, you know... Yeah, you can ask questions now. You could ask questions the whole time, let's be honest. Yeah, go ahead. I'll be right back. Sorry, I had to fix something. My shirt was about to fall off this thing over here, so I had to fix it. The Cybertruck is a joke of a vehicle. Do you guys know who Danny Gonzalez is? He's a pretty popular YouTuber. He did a video on trying to drive the Cybertruck, and he said it was a pretty miserable experience. So yeah, what Cybertruck, then it ain't bribery. That is disrespect. All right, what you got for me? Ask a question, Nines. What you got? Oh, hey, Dave. Thanks for the thanks for the $2. Oh yeah. You know what? I told you I was having financial issues. I can get Raft next week. Yeah, next week I can get it. I'll ask Josh. Let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Hell yeah, thanks for the money. And I will get Raft in a week. So remind me in about a week and I'll get it. Cybertruck, that ain't bribery, that is disrespect. That's fucking hilarious. I got a question. Can you guys hear my air conditioner at all? It's so loud. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. Gave you $2 for a quarter pounder on me. Thanks, Dave. Do you think a strict definition of humanity matters? Matters in... Yes. Because of AI. Because of artificial intelligence rising up. Or like because of the rise of artificial intelligence, I think we need to have like a specific definition of humanity. Or maybe not, really. I'm on speaker right now so I can only hear your voice. Oh, okay. Let me think about that, Nines. I'm not sure it matters because I think a lot of the fears of AI that even I have are like kind of unfounded. Like thinking that AI is going to rise up and take over. I think what AI will do is take a lot of our jobs. That's what I think will happen. But if AI becomes sapient, then why do we need to draw a line? I don't think AI will ever become sentient. I used to have fears about this. I think you're right, Astro. I think we do need to teach AI like you would teach a child. I agree. But if AI becomes sentient, then why do we need to draw a line? I don't think AI can ever become sentient. That's why I kind of like backtracked on that, because I don't think it can. I used to think, but I don't think anymore. So it can understand what it means to be human. I think sapience matters more than anything. As long as we can think and question our existence, then we're equals. I don't think AI will ever get to that point. I don't think so. I think it'll be able to mimic it, but I don't think it will ever actually gain sentience. AI can control most of our infrastructure once it's introduced in that part of our lives. It already is, then I don't know, but and actually kick us in our rear and get a little silly. Can't even generate a legal defense on its own copyright infringement. Yeah, but like I'm sure in the future AI will be more advanced, but I'm not sure it can ever get sentient. Like talking to like smart people who know about this kind of stuff, they're pretty much like, yeah, it's not going to gain sentience. So I think like when it comes to AI art, I think having my definition of art is that it comes from a human, right? Because AI art it lacks soul. It lacks the thing that makes art, I think. And that's why I don't consider it art. Modern AI is super, super trumped up and feels like a massive bubble that's about to burst. I suppose so. But, okay, now that I've thought about it, I don't think we need, like, a strict definition of humanity. I had to think about it. I don't think we need it. Didn't AI get involved in a court case once? Algorithms did. I know that this guy got sentenced to, like, 13 years because an algorithm decided that he would be a repeat offender. OpenAI is already on the verge of bankruptcy. Yeah, but I mean, I think that AI is going to keep growing. It's going to keep, what if some Dumbo decides to create a sentient AI? Then that sentient AI learns how to create more versions of itself and eventually take everything over. I mean, that's just a sci-fi novel. That's plenty of sci-fi novels. That's the story of Stellar Blade. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a spoiler. Sorry. I mean, it's not really that much of a spoiler. You can kind of tell pretty early on that they're robots, that they're androids. I don't think you can create a sentient AI. That's my stance on it, because The people who know so much more about this than me all pretty much think that you can't do that. So, I don't know. I think you can create it to mimic sentience, but I don't think it'll ever actually have it. Does that make sense? Like, it can mimic human behavior, it can act like us, talk like us, it can pretend like it cares about its existence, but in reality it's just a program that's programmed that way. Although you could make the argument that we're just running on a program, but, you know, the only thing I can tell is the main character's assets. Yeah, it's pretty important. I can't tell the lore, I can't even read. The semi-sapience of an AI with the ability to mitose like a single-cell organism would be a force to be reckoned with. I'd say anything is possible with AI. Maybe. I mean, I'm not smart enough to really comment on it. I'm just telling you what I've heard from people who are much smarter than me, right? But I will say that the rise of AI is a little bit scary, and that I think it'll start taking away a lot of our jobs and stuff like that. I mean, it's already doing that. If you get robots to understand good and evil, then you could say they have become sentient. Maybe. It's all strong maybes for me because I don't know. It's okay, Nines. You don't have to apologize for going on a rant, by the way. What do you mean by super trumped up? Yeah, that's a good question. What do you mean by that? I don't really like image creating AI. I don't think it should be legal in a way. I don't think it should either. Image creating AI, because it's just stealing from artists. I don't like it at all. I agree with you, Hope. It shit is trained on real artists, and then it just recreates what an artist does, and it's cheaper. And Asian overhyped? As in, I was like, what does Asian overhyped mean? I shouldn't have been so general. I mean, a lot of companies use AI to lure in investors, and how that 3% stock crash is partially because of that. How many hurdles does an AI have to jump to be considered sentient? I don't know. That's actually a really good question, because I think people will consider it sentient once it has its, if it starts making its own decisions and asking questions. I think people will consider it sentient, because even if it's programmed to just feel pain, I guess in a way you could like say that it really feels that due to its programming, because you could say we're programmed too. Like, you know, when some people ask like if we're in a simulation, I'm like, well, do you believe in God? What is this other than a simulation by God? He just put us here as experiments to do whatever, and I don't know. Copyright infringement. Yeah, exactly. These questions are hard, Nines. I'm not smart enough to answer these questions. I guess that was Octocolored that asked that question. But, okay, look. Say you're an AI. An AI is created, and it's programmed to feel pain. It's programmed to have existential dread. It's programmed to think that it thinks and feels just like us. Then what really is its difference from us? You know? I mean, it's missing a soul, I guess you could say. I believe in the soul. It's missing the soul, which makes us human, I guess. But that's like all spiritual. That could be considered spiritual mumbo jumbo to people who don't believe in a soul, which is a totally valid belief, right? You are smart enough to answer them. We're asking for your opinion on him. Don't doubt your intelligence, Queen. Okay, alright. Sorry, I apologize, chat. Hey guys, I'll BRB. Alright. So you know what I was about to do? I was about to go grab all my Passion Pit shirts and show them off how many I have, because I have like 14 of them, but then quite a few of them are dirty right now. We'll do that next stream. Constant stream. That's funny. Constant stream. I love Constantine, by the way. I don't think a difference matters if there's a chance it's sentient. Why shouldn't we treat it with kindness and respect? We shouldn't be creating sentient AI to fucking begin with, man. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be doing that. But humans are stupid and they're gonna do dumb shit. I'd say a soul is developed similar to humans. A robot can develop a soul through enough learning. You think so? I don't know. I might disagree with that. But I don't know. I don't know if I do at the same time. That's an interesting concept, Astro. I'm not sure. I feel like looking for a strict line will just make different forms of discrimination easier. The only way AI could be sentient is if it could act without human prompting. Is organic matter really that big of a deal by then? But I want to make your heart, Elena. No, you don't. You don't want to do that. That's not very smart. You don't want androids with sentience. You don't want that. Because then it's just another race that we're oppressing. If you don't give them sentience and they just work happily without the sentience, then it's totally fine. Giving them sentience is monstrous, actually. It's a bad decision. Because the chances of us treating it the same is a slim chance. It's made by us and most likely knows what type of people we are, humanity in general. I don't think it'll be like, hello. I mean, I think it might pull an Ultron on us. I mean, it could. But what about 2B? I mean, 2B exists in your computer and it's fine. But, like, I personally don't think it's a good idea. Oh, I need to put on my glasses. I personally don't think it's a good idea to create sentient AI. I don't know how to talk about souls. I think it's like the only thing that makes us human, but doesn't at the same time. That's a whole different line of reasoning that I don't want to go. Yeah, I understand. Being able to develop the ability to decide with one's own free will, you could say, is already developing the soul. Have hot android boys and girls kissing your toes and killing for you? A lot of humans would really like that. Yeah, I bet they would. I bet they would. It's an interesting question. It's an interesting subject. Unfortunately, I don't really know the answer to it. I can give you like some of my opinion on it. Like I said, I don't think we should be making AI sentient. It's because, have you guys ever saw the episode of, there's an episode of Star Trek, I can't remember what it's called, but it's the episode where Data is basically fighting to say that he has the right to make decisions because he is a man. I think it's called A Measure of a Man. Hold on. I think it is called The Measure of Man. If it is, you guys should watch it. Yes, it is. It's called The Measure of a Man. And there's a part where they basically make this argument that if you have multiple datas, then that's a race you're oppressing. And I'm like, yeah. I mean, like, if we make sentient AI, then, and we're going to oppress them. We're not going to give them the same rights as us. I already know that. Having free will is a sign of a soul, no? Do we have free will? Hatsune Miku is the only trusting AI I know. There you go. We technically don't even have free will. Yeah, I don't know if we have free will. I don't think they're objective answers. Your perspectives are always interesting. They shouldn't really go beyond tools for us. Yeah, Octocolored, because we're not going to give them the rights. If we make them sentient, we're not going to give them the rights they deserve because we're assholes. Humans are assholes, you guys. I'm 50-50 on sentient AI. It could potentially help us advance in different fields, but chances are it could also backfire. I'm all for freedom, but would you give such freedom to an alien? I don't know. I don't know. In Miku we trust. Yes, they deserve that respect. I don't think we should. I keep saying this because I don't think we should make them sentient. We should cut that off at the pass. We should not, because humans are assholes and we're not going to give them the rights and respect that they deserve if they are sentient. Does that make sense? Fair enough. Yeah, that's true. I should stay to what we made, but you can somewhat get what I'm trying to get at. Robert Sapolsky says genetics dictate all of our decisions. Yeah, that's true. That's why I was saying I don't really know if we have free will. It's hard to say. Genetics can make, I don't know. There's like basics philosophy that like, oh, You choose between an apple and an orange when you're hungry, but why are you hungry? Because survival determines that you need to eat in the first place. So is that actually free will? That's some basic philosophical nonsense. My straw is like stuck. What the hell, man? There we go. But do we have to be assholes? I mean, nines. Like, what I'm telling you is that the people in charge are assholes. And they're going to be assholes. And they're, like, I'm not telling you, it's not a question of if, it's a when. Because of the power structure and the way. Look at how the upper class treats us. Okay? Look at what capitalism has done. Look at how people with billions of dollars look down on us. Do you think they're going to give not aliens, but do you think they're going to give AI rights? No. Like, you have to think about who's in charge, who has power. And they already treat the lower class like absolute garbage. And we're human. What do you think they're going to treat something that's not human? We do our decisions while our body demands them. I do believe that body and soul are different, I guess. I don't see the point in making AI sentient. Yeah, me either. I mean, we don't know, but it's not like we'll turn over a new leaf the moment something life-changing comes into our life like aliens or AI. It's a hard thing to switch off. I'm like, yeah, exactly what Dave is saying. I agree with that. It's like it's not going to just change just because. Does it always have to be like this? I mean, I don't know. Like, it could change, but it's not likely. Look at human history. Okay? Look at human history. If you think about it, we're just repeating the same shit over and over again. So I don't think it'll change. No. AI already gives us wrong information. Why increase the chance of that happening? Yeah, that's a good point, right? Elon Musk wants to make cat boys hope. I heard about this. He wants to make cat girls and elf girls and shit. So I don't know. He wants to make that a reality. Eventually change nines, but we have to get to that point first, and we've done so. And we've done over millions of years by now. We have to adapt to the situation. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of hardship. If you make... I just don't... It's like everybody's kind of saying, I don't see the point in making AI sentient. It seems like a fool's errand to do such a thing. You know? But that change, that adaptation will come at the cost, and it won't be cheap, and it won't make it quick. Elon Musk wants to make cat boys. Yeah, I've heard. Didn't he want to do something like that? Arthur already exists. That's true. Arthur does already exist. But imagine if he had genetic cat ears that just came out of his head. He just already had cat ears. Right? That's what Elon Musk wants. Snowy does too. Oh yeah, Snowy's not here. Oh yeah, Snowy's in school now, huh? That's right. Excuse me. Do you guys remember when I played The Sims and you helped me like make Catboy? That was funny. He's all grown up now, that Catboy. And when you try to force a narrative onto someone, you know what happens, don't you? People fight, bicker, do stupid things. We get back 10 steps rather than a step forward. Sorry if I've been a bit disrespectful. I normally try to question my own points more than this. Oh, you haven't been disrespectful at all, Nines. What are you talking about? Your questions make sense. The thing is, the reptilian part of our brains means we'll always have a chance to be aggressive. We'd have to evolve in a different species if we were to inherently change. You really think that, huh? Yeah. You remember that anime from the New World where they added monkey DNA to humans, like Bonnarus or something, to make them less aggressive or something like that? Instead of like, so when they're stressed out, they want to hug and kiss and do things like that rather than get aggressive. I remember that. What is AMGR? Amger? Amgry. I'm overly aggressive when it comes to food, bro. I'm not going to change that part of me because I like food. Screw the lizard brain. Take the whole thing out. Ow. You know, guys, I freaking got like a popcorn kernel stuck in my teeth, and like my gums fucking hurt from it. I think Nines is angry that you were calling him a cat boy. But then they spell angry like angry, like a cat boy would, so I don't know. You guys always have the most, this is like probably one of the smartest conversations that we've had on stream before. Usually I just talk about whatever nonsense, but you guys are like, but when I'm called a cat boy, I'm not angry, I'm angry. Yeah, but isn't that how like cat boys speak? Taking out our lizard brain makes us lose our survival instinct. Angry is a new mood. It's not like a cat boy. I mean, it kind of is. I mean, isn't that like only speaking facts? Do you guys remember when you helped me make that cat boy on The Sims, though? His name was Gideon, I think. And I think Arthur was part of that, too. And he kind of looked like Zero. But that cat boy's all grown up now. But The Sims is totally broken. Did you guys know that? They released all these patch updates, and the game is just completely broken. The Sims 4, you can't play it. Yes, Catboy speak like that. XQC on Aiden Ross stream. Yeah. That shit was funny, Spaceman Dave. Monkeys have died because they didn't see the urgency of getting away from deforestation machines. That was the first stream I was ever part of. Was it? Was that your first stream? It was me and Arthur that I joined the server. Oh. Wait. I remember you joined one time when I was playing Nier Automata. Do you remember that, Nines? It was unless it was someone else named Nines. It might have been someone else named Nines, because Nines is I imagine you're not the only 9S fan, right? But I was playing Nier Automata, and it was the part where A2 kills she does something pretty horrible, and it's the part where you fight A2. Oh my god, there's like hair in my mouth, you guys. It's the part where you fight A2 for the first time, and I remember you saying hi, unless it was someone else named Nines. I don't know why I remember that. It's such a random memory. But yeah. Carboy. Why did Catboy autocorrect into Carboy? I don't know. That's kind of funny. That's hilarious, actually. Carboy. That's Elon Musk wants to make carboys. No, wait. Yeah, it might have. It might have been you. There's not going to be a me shaving my head stream. I actually like my hair. See? Oh, you stopped by in the Soma stream too? You know what's funny, Nines? I remember when I was... You know why I remember you coming in during the Nier Automata stream? I'll tell you why. Because you came in when I was ranting about like how people treat schizophrenics. And you said hi. And then you didn't say anything else, and I was like, that person's never going to come back because I'm just ranting and being crazy. But now you're like a regular. I'd say that's a problem, guys. No, I don't want to shave my hair. December, not September. Car boys are just guys who only have one hobby. Yeah, I guess so, huh? No, I'm not going to swallow all my hair. No. You know what's funny? Soma is another game I haven't finished. I haven't finished New Rub again. Haven't finished Deltarune. I start these games on stream and I never finish them. I'm terrible. Car boys are cat boys with car experience, basically. One of these days I'll finish Deltarune. I swear. One day. Maybe when chapter 3 and 4 finally come out, I'll finish chapter 2. I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like Deltarune as much as I liked Undertale. So, yeah. The Soma stream was really fun. It was scary. I remember being scared shitless. You guys remember how scared I was during that Soma stream? You know what one of the funniest streams I ever did was Alien, the Alien game. And it was so fucking scary the whole time, and I couldn't figure out how to get from point A to point B. I like Soma. Would love to catch you stream. I might stream it again. I should. It's a really good game. I ended up finishing it off stream. I've also watched somebody play it before. But it's a really good game. And the ending is fucked up, you guys. Yeah, I played Alien Isolation. That was a long time ago. That was when I first started streaming. That was more than a year ago. And it was so scary, man. And I couldn't figure out where to go. And I remember getting super freaked out and dying a bunch of times. I was genuinely afraid during the Alien Isolation stream, you guys. Genuinely. You want me to play more Soma for you guys? Alright. Next time. Maybe I'll schedule a Soma stream for next week sometime. It was just a silly alien. No, I was terribly afraid. I remember being super scared. The AI in Soma or in Alien Isolation, because I think that they nailed the AI in Alien Isolation, by the way. Like, that shit was genuinely scary. Like, and the way that it works is there's two AIs. There's the AI for the alien, and then there's the AI that gives the alien hints on where you are. I found this out from like a MatPat video, and that's why it was so fucking scary, because I knew it was coming. It always got close to where I was no matter what. The deep ocean, man, God, that always makes me feel on, yeah, right, same. Makes me feel on edge too. More than 500 meters in Subnautica. I've never played Subnautica. Is that a good game, you guys? I think somebody recommended it to me, but I never got around to playing it. I've seen how Baldi works once, and it was really neat. Game AI is really cool. Tried to play it like 5+ times. Why so many times? You just can't get into it? Is it scary? I'm not sure I could play a game like that. I got to 1K, then I heard a very big roar and said, screw this, and left. I'm not even thalassophobic. I grew up swimming in the ocean. I have thalassophobia, man. I'm scared of the ocean. I'm scared of the deep ocean. I'm scared of outer space, too. I have a lot of fears when it comes to stuff like that. A fish boy. You guys remember that episode of South Park with Kanye West? I'm a gay fish. That was one of the funniest episodes ever. Not a mermaid boy. The more you act like you're not, the more it seems that you are. Merman. Isn't Merman the name of like the hero in SpongeBob? If you like fish sticks? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Oh my god. Yes. I'm glad you guys remember that that episode. It was so fucking funny. That makes you a gay fish. Well, Elena, Subnautica is the game for you. If you like the deep ocean ambience, the potential of getting eaten whole by a giant fish, then it's a game for you. Mermaid Man? Was that his name? The hero in SpongeBob? I can't remember. In Barnacle Boy. Yeah. Wait, I don't like the deep ocean ambiance. It scares the shit out of me, Dave. That sounds like the exact opposite kind of game I'd want to play. I was making a Zoolander reference. Oh, I didn't catch that. It's been a long time since I've seen Zoolander. I don't even remember the part where they talk about Merman. What part is that? Actually, just tell me later. It went over my head. Yeah, it went over my head too. That got put on Netflix. It's chill. I don't know if it's chill. Giant fish eating you. We chilling in the deep ocean. Could we watch Zoolander in the Discord? I'd have to check and see if it's okay to watch with you guys. You guys are kind of young. The School for Ants bit. It's a day spa, Melinda. D-A-I-Y-E. Day. That's like my funniest part in Zoolander. I really love the ocean. It's so endlessly fascinating. I mean, it is a fascinating place, but it's also a scary place. I'm very afraid of the deep ocean. So I don't think I could ever like playing games that take place in the deep ocean scared the fuck out of me. Oh, Zoolander is PG. Okay. Because if it's PG, then we could probably play it, watch it. There's another anime I wanted to watch. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be watching K-On! With Jacob. Remember Nines? I totally forgot. No, I haven't seen the videos of the North Sea. What are you talking about? The ocean is scary, yes. Dreamed of being a marine biologist. Honestly, anything related to the deep ocean terrifies me. I guess it's more unknown rather than the ocean itself. Yeah, it's the unknown. And honestly, I can't swim very well, so I would die out there immediately. God, just thinking about it, it's making me scared. I totally forgot about it, Nines. I should ask him. I know he was waiting for your internet, because your internet's been kind of funky. Most people in New Zealand know how to swim. It's water at the end of the day. It's just what lurks in it that terrifies me. Unlike forests where I can see what might come at me in the ocean, I can't do that with equipment. Without equipment, yeah. Massive bodies of water are scary in and of itself. I think so too. Like, I don't know. Just what could be in it is what scares me. You know what I mean? I have a fear of like infinity. So like the ocean and outer space they scare me. The deeper I go, the less light I get, and then it just goes pitch black for miles upon miles. Nothing but you in the deep ocean, the potential of a giant fish watching you and eating you, you know? Dark forests are interesting but horrifying. Dark ocean is so nice and peaceful. I don't know about all that, you guys. It's terrifying. Alright, you guys. I think I'm out of things to talk about. What scares you about infinity? It's just a scary concept to me. Things never ending, folding into themselves, and repeating itself. It's just a fear of mine that I have. I can't really explain why I'm scared of it. It's just a fear that I have. Look at some of the fish and they just look goofy. Alright, yeah, that's fair. Some of the fish that are from the deep ocean do look pretty fucking goofy, I'm not gonna lie. But it's still scary because, you know, they can eat you and stuff. And it's terrifying. Poor blobfish. We have a senator that looks like a blobfish. I can't think of his name right now, but I remember people kept memeing him as a blobfish. It's the guy from Texas. If you're in the United States, you probably know who he is, because I think he ran for president, and Trump called his wife ugly. So, because Trump doesn't have any, like, he just insults his opponent. He doesn't have anything meaningful to say. He just throws insults out. It's pretty funny, because people seem to, like, no, it's not Mitch McConnell. Ted Cruz, I think, is his name. And, yeah, Donald Trump called his wife ugly during the 2016 election. Like, there's a fish that fills his mouth with water and turns into a balloon. They can float all the way up to the surface if they aren't careful, sadly. Really? Embarrassing beef, you got killed by a fish that looks like a balloon animal. I get memed on rather than be a fish man, the first man to die at a new species. We got more of a turtle thing going on over here. Oh man, you guys. I don't know why I'm yawning. I had an energy drink this morning. Remember I told you guys I'm addicted to energy drinks. What is your guys' like vice? What is one thing you can't live without? Like a food item or a drink or video games? What is something that you guys like obsess on? Anybody have obsessions in the chat? Yeah, of course Josh would say weed. I've been to one, the most southern oceans in NZ, and it's so cool. Playing, writing music. Also, the squids look so cute. There's a cute squid with its eyes looks like googly eyes. I like food, and I like food. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. Obsession for Undertale. Yeah, I know. And you like Deltarune a lot, too. Man, I just couldn't get into Deltarune, you guys. Like, I liked it, but I also got sick of it real fast. I don't know why. Like, at some point, I just started attacking the enemies instead of sparing them. But it doesn't matter. They just run away anyway. Seriously, I'm so sorry. Oh, because Octocolored said they've yet to see the ocean. Would be lovely, I'm sure. I like squids and octopi. I'm not sure what my vice is. Games, I guess. Yeah, there's something that you obsess on. Like, for me, I obsess on, like, my favorite singer's music and, like, his lyrical content. And, like, I obsess on certain video games like Nier Automata and Death Stranding. I guess, like, at this time, I'm obsessed with, like, getting, like, videos out and stuff. YouTube is one of my obsessions. But yeah. I don't know why I couldn't get into Undertale. I don't get it. Not Undertale, Deltarune. I don't know why I couldn't get into Deltarune. I mean, it's not like it's a bad game or anything, but just, like, something about it, like, it felt like it kept going on forever. It felt really long. Like, Chapter 2 feels extremely long for some reason. Hey, I have a crazy song for you. Can you please react to it? Senses, April 27th. Kusha Gra Barwa. Senses, April 27th. Is that the name of the band? Hold on, let me see. Senses, April 27th. Hold on. Oh, I found it. Let me mute the desktop real quick and I'm gonna listen to it. Because I don't want to get a copyright strike for playing copyright music. Okay, let's play this. Let's see what it is. It's only 2.5 minutes long, or 2 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know why Deltarune Chapter 2 felt so long to me. I really don't know why. Listen with the video? I feel like I know this song. I feel like I've heard this before. Like... Okay, it's really quiet at first. Oh, this just came out this year? This isn't really my type of music, I'll be honest with you. But it's not bad for what it is. Alright, I gave it a minute-long listen. It's alright. It's not really my thing, I'm not gonna lie. It's not really like what I'm into. I would play what I'm into, but I'll probably get a copyright strike and they'll shut down my whole channel. So I'm gonna go back to playing Nier music. Yeah, it just came out. Yeah, it's not really what I'm into. Like I'm into like indie rock and pop music, and I like punk, and I like classical music a lot. Okay, what are you guys talking about? Alright, we're back to Grandma. This is Grandma from Nier Replicant. It might just steal the royalties from you. Steal royalties from me? What royalties? Sorry, I meant the girl who threatened you from the start. Wait. Still hate Birdly, though. I mean, I can understand why. Oh, Susie! Yeah, Susie, the one who eats chalk. Just steal royalties and I get them. I have a grandma music box. Oh, that's super cool. You got that? I remember seeing that when it went on sale. Susie is like, she is really cool. She's like the big softie on the inside. She's tough on the outside, but she's soft on the inside. I'm surprised I've been able to sit here and talk for an hour and a half. I don't really have much else to talk about. But I'm kind of bored, so I'm probably going to keep streaming at least for a little while. We'll figure something else to talk about, chat, won't we? She does have a nice character development. She does. Yeah, I like Susie a lot. Susie's probably my favorite character from Deltarune. She has the most depth, I think, as a character. I haven't learned much about Rousey yet. But, yeah. Again, I don't know why I couldn't get into that game as much as like whenever I would stream it, I would always feel this dread at having to stream it. Like I didn't really want to stream it. Femboys or tomboys, both are fine. I don't really have a preference of one over the other. You know, people are allowed to express themselves however they want. The only reason I hate Birdly is just because he didn't develop much from being a brat. Maybe like him later. Yeah, I really like Susie a lot. Because of Susie's character development. Yeah, both are good. Exactly what Octocolor Red said. It's like both are good, femboys and tomboys. I mean, if I had to pick, I guess tomboys because I'm a tomboy kind of. But, I mean, like both are fine. They're both ways of expressing yourself, you know. I'm so short. Want to have a cool Susie fact plus Rousey if wanted? Yeah, Hope, go ahead. I'm just sitting here silently waiting for Hope to give up the fact. It's only about chapter 1. Oh. Nines, look away. Because I want to know what this fact is. Susie's only for her being mean is because of the fact she's scared about being judged and being mistreated. I mean, yeah, that's pretty obvious, actually. I think it's pretty obvious why Susie acts the way she does. She fits the archetype of that particular tough on the outside, soft on the inside character. Like how she was with, remember her friend? What was her friend? Lancer? She really cared a lot about Lancer, remember? Like a lot. How to be judged. 101. Step 1. Be mean. Hey, Just a Guy. How are you doing? Cats or dogs? I'm a cat person. It's not that I don't like dogs. I like dogs just fine. But the reason why I'm a cat person is because cats like are kind of, they leave you alone. Dogs need a lot of attention that like I'm not willing to give. Like they want to spend time with you constantly. But yeah, I'm a cat person. Susie is so strong, it's awesome. On the fence, leaning towards dogs. Because Chris, she will feel bad about Toriel losing her child, considering the fact she may be homeless or have a bad home. I don't want to say dogs are annoying, Cloud. I'm not going to say that, but I'm going to say I don't have the energy to give them all the attention they need. Does that make sense? Like, dogs really need a lot of attention, and I just don't have the energy to give them all that attention. On the other hand, I remember watching this movie where this person was talking about how dogs have jobs. Drug sniffing dogs, guard dogs, police dogs, fire dogs. Like, dogs have jobs while cats just lounge around being worshipped. And that's kind of funny. Dogs really are man's best friend. Even I can admit that, and I'm a cat person. Knows about the player when the closing door for Castletown. He stands still looking at you before closing it. Yeah, remember I commented on that, Hope. Remember, I was like, why did he close the door like that? Like, I was, like, so confused. I was like, why is Rousey closing the door like that? I am saying they're annoying. Alright, fair enough. I like cats better because they're like, they chill, man. Cats are just chill. They already know they deserve worship. Being worshipped and catered to is a job. A very thing at one at that. Very tiring one at that. Alright, fair enough. So cat's job is being worshipped while dogs actually work. Like I said, dogs really are man's best friend. You know, they have hunting dogs, fire dogs. They have dogs that, police dogs, guard dogs, the service animal dogs, you know. They kill mice. That was useful as a job dogs did, if not more, for centuries. Huh. I guess so. Dogs are really subservient to humans, though. Like, really subservient to us. I remember reading this stupid thing on Facebook where somebody was like, if you like dogs, then you just want a slave. And I'm like, no, that's super extreme. I don't think it's like that. I think people just like dogs because it's a good companion. It doesn't mean they want a slave. That's so goofy. So what are you up to, Just a Guy? I haven't seen you in a while. Still a good one if you live rural like me and have to deal with mice. If I wanted a slave, I'd be on some kink forum. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, you can find them there. Don't worry about that. Just living and working. You guys, I'm so hard up for a job that, like, I had a dream about working last night. Because, like, I really want to work even though it's pretty detrimental for my mental health. The chat's updating. What is it? Is it not? I don't know. It could just be slow. Let me see. Your message was censored? Well, what did you say? The YouTube gods didn't like what you had to say. Oh, that music box is super cool. That's really cool, Nines. I just saw what you posted in the Discord. It's updating. I was just Arthured by the YouTube gods. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't see what you said. I can check on my phone. It might have shown on my phone what you said. I don't know how to find my own stream, bro. Let's see if it shows what you said. No. Yeah, you got YouTube moderated. That's pretty funny. Dogs don't stand up to you. It's annoying. I like when my cat tried to make it look like a sewer slide. It's updating. I was just Arthur. Oh, that's why. If you use the real version of that word, they'll YouTube you. They will censor you. Yeah, YouTube is weird because you can't... Or your cat's plotting your death or something nice. Yeah, no, you can't use real language on YouTube. It's kind of stupid because it's like you can't talk about real issues here. You can't use the word sewer slide. You have to say unalive or something like that. Even though, like, I'm a mental health channel, obviously I'm going to talk about that sometimes. I'm not exactly a mental health channel, but, you know, I do talk about mental health from time to time on my channel, and it's like you can't use that word, and it's so weird. It's like you should be able to talk about real issues on here, you know? I love him and he loves me, but yes, absolutely. Dogs are better than cats, but I do like cats, although dogs are far more fun. Yeah, that's how I feel. I like cats better, but I think dogs are like truly man's best friend. Do you know what I mean? But they just need so much attention that I can't give them. They're like kids, and I don't have kids for a reason, you know? My hair is fucked up today, you guys. We support mental health, but don't say anything because we don't want to be liable in any way, shape, or form. Exactly, just a guy. It's stupid. Corpo moment. Yeah, you know, I think, isn't Twitch the same, though? Is that word banned on Twitch? What are the words that are banned on Twitch? I know, like, slurs, obviously. Have you ever seen a cat? I have seen cats with zoomies, absolutely. Dogs get zoomies, too, though. Like, sometimes puppies do. I don't know, dogs are cute. I just like cats better. I was really scared of dogs as a kid. I was scared they were always going to bite me, so I would hide in a corner whenever we'd go over to somebody's house and they had a dog. I remember one time we went to my mom's friend's house, and, like, there was this dog that wanted to say hi to me, and he was like jumping at me, and I got so scared I ran to the corner and put my hands over my face, and he just started licking me, and it was like really scary, but at the same time I was like, oh, he just wanted to say hi. He has a song. Wait, why is it banned in a few countries? What the hell? Censored again. Yeah, I'm looking up at the chat here and I don't see what you said. What the hell? How did it get banned? Yeah, like dogs are like companions to human beings. That's what I meant when I said they're very subservient to humans, and they're really man's best friend. They really look out for human beings, whereas a cat will probably eat you when you die in your house. So I've heard. I've heard that, you know, cats will eat your dead body or some shit. I don't know if that's 100% true, but I've heard that before. I just like dogs and cats, you guys. I mean, I'm a cat person, but I like both dogs and cats. I don't know how long we can talk about this subject. I feel like we've been on the dog and cat subject for a really long time. How does your song get banned when it doesn't have vocals or offensive lyrics? Like, I don't understand. How many countries did he get banned in? Dude's throwing up gang signs on the cover art, and the name of the song is I'm Crazy to Cut Your Throat, so the only thing I can think of is bad grammar. Oh. Well, cut your throat might be offensive. That might be why. So you can type that, but Nine's getting moderated over other stuff? Dogs will eat you in an attempt to wake you up. Cats will eat you not to starve. It's like Rumble all over again. Isn't Rumble a streaming service? Correct me if I'm wrong, Kick and Rumble are the streaming services with all the rejects, right? Nobody is feeding them and they are now dying of hunger as well. Yeah, true. Good point. How do you keep getting moderated but Josh can type cut your throat? I don't understand. How is he getting away with this? Amgry. Catboy behavior. Rumble is the audio streaming service, right? Oh, I thought Rumble was a place where you could stream. Like Kick. It's like where people go when they get kicked off of YouTube and Twitch, you know what I mean? Nines is starting to get moderated like Arthur does. Yeah, for real, it's like everything they type. Because like they got moderated like 3 times in a row, and I'm like, I can't even see it up here. See, I can see myself over here in the corner, and I can see the chat. That's why I keep looking over here, because this is the main chat that I have over here. But up here, there's a little chat that pops up on the screen, and I can see if you guys are getting moderated. I'm not like Arthur, no. Arthur must be busy today. He's not around today. Anyway, Arthur left a hole that nines must feel, I guess. Yeah. Rumble is also just a video upload stream site. Children don't lie, and that's true. I child, so I speak the truth. What song is this? I'll listen to it later. Let me... Oh, wait. Never mind. I'll listen to it later. Send it to me. Text it to me later. Arthur's great, and I love him, but no. I love Arthur, too. He's hilarious. I actually met Arthur on someone else's stream. We watched this streamer named Zero, and we met on that stream, and then one day Arthur just popped up on my stream when I was playing Project Zomboid, and I was like, oh my god, it's Arthur. And he has a very recognizable name, so I knew it was him immediately. But yeah, I think it's really cool how we met on another stream, and now he's like comes on my streams all the time, and he's in my Discord community. I think that's pretty cool. Catboys of stream, Arthur, Snowy, and Nines. Yup. I think Snowy just goes by Femboy these days. Arthur's a Catboy. The Kitten Boy Wife, I think, is his name. And Nines. You guys, it's almost been 2 hours. Yeah, nuh-uh. You guys sound like kids. But then again, you are kids to me. Because like my age, I'm almost 40, I'm 38, and you guys are like really young. We don't even know his name. We call him Arthur because that's his fictional crush. Really? Wait. Really? I thought his name was actually Arthur. How do I not know this stuff? Oh yeah, you guys sitting. You're a captive of the stream. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hanging out with you guys. I don't really, I'm bored. That's one thing, is like I'm really bored, so I'm just like sitting on stream because I have nothing else to do. 2 weeks. Oh yeah, remind us to sing happy birthday to you. Yeah, 16 is young. That's a kid to me. Shit, 25 is still a kid to me. 30 is still a kid to me. Not 30, but like anything under 30, I still refer to them as kids, you know? Arthur something boy wife. Yeah. He's in my Discord. Arthur Morgan's. Oh, Arthur Oh. I didn't realize that wasn't his name. I remember we were talking about Arthur in the Discord one day, and somebody was like, Arthur's a sweet boy. 70% of the time he's being a sweet boy, and 30% of the time you're kindly asking him to delete things, because he always posts like the most off-the-wall shit in my Discord, you guys. I think I am going to wrap up for the day in a couple minutes here. About 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day. I got to go do my dishes and clean my kitchen. You know, I got to do my housewife duties. You guys have any last things to say? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Like, any questions, anything like that, get them out now. Because I'm going to call it a day here in a few minutes. Arthur Morgan is from Red Dead Redemption. You object to this union. What does that mean? Preferred weather? No, I don't have Roblox hope. I like it when it's warm. Not too hot, not too cold. I like it when it's like 75 degrees outside. That's my preferred weather. It's nice. Do you have games on your phone? Oh, God. All right, you guys. I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for watching. For those of you that were here the whole time, thanks for hanging out. If you just came and stopped by, that's cool too. But that's all I got to say for today. I don't really have much else to talk about. I ran out of things to talk about. I live in California. I understand how too much sun sucks, but I still prefer it to be warm. Do I skibidi? No, I don't skibidi. No, I don't even know what that means other than skibidi toilet. You guys have like this weird skibidi phantom tax language that I don't understand. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna call it a day. Josh Skibidis. Yeah, he's a Skibidiot. I think Nines has the Skibidiot tag. There's a tag in my Discord called Skibidiot. Have you ever ejected from a jet fighter at Mach 5? No, I have not. Thank God. If I ever had, I would be scared shitless. I'd probably have a heart attack. I skibidied down the stairs and I can't get up. Alright, you guys. Brain rot has made its way into my chat. Elena, do you skibidi Riz? No. No, I do not. You guys. When I said if you guys have any questions, I meant real questions, not asking me if I skibidi it or I skibidi Riz. But there are people in my Discord who have the Skibidiot tag, if you guys didn't know that. Like, there's a couple of people because they said Skibidi too many times. And Fran got it because she jumped into the toilet. And well, she didn't jump into the toilet in real life. She jumped into the toilet in Fear and Hunger, too. She crawled in there and couldn't get back out. And she was like, yeah, I guess I'm a Skibidiot. I'm like, yeah. Josh shilling his music as usual. Always posting his music in the chat. Never go one day without him shilling his music. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. I'm guessing you guys have no real questions to ask except for these Skibidi Riz questions. I feel like you guys are holding me hostage here. I keep trying to leave. Do you like Skibidi and stare Skibidied? The shit pit is a horror. Oh, did you drop into it? Did you also do that, Octocolored? Fran did that. That's why I gave her the Skibidiot role in Discord. She jumped into a toilet, and then she was just stuck in there. And, like, it was pretty funny. But anyways, thanks for coming in, guys. I had fun talking to y'all, but I'm going to call it a day. Bye, Elena. Thanks for streaming. You're welcome. I'm going to take a... I can click end stream at any time. Oh, she was playing Termina when she did that. I didn't know there was a shit pit in the first game. I've actually never played Fear and Hunger. A friend of mine played it and he said it felt like it had artificial difficulty. I'm watching... You guys know who Super Eye Patch Wolf is? I'm watching him on his regular Eye Patch Wolf channel where he plays Fear and Hunger. He really, really likes the game. But a friend of mine said it was way too much like... it has too much artificial difficulty because you have to rely on RNG. But it's an immersive sim, so you gotta really figure out different types of things to do. Pull the trigger, cowboy. Skibidi, guys, draw. Yeah, I can end the stream at any time. I'm not addicted to streaming. I'm not addicted to streaming. I don't know. I was gonna end. I feel like I've said bye like 3 times, but then I keep getting caught up in talking about stuff because I'm freaking bored. All right, you guys. See you later. Have fun. Super Eye Patch Wolf's video is what introduced me to it.